So good morning and greetings from Vancouver. It's indeed my pleasure to be back on webinar, and today's topic was because of the request of people from last webinar that I did on duplication. As you see, I'm putting on a little jacket. It is fairly cold over here, almost about 14 degree. At night it was below 12. So I will see whether the internet connection is good. I'll have the webinar on. Otherwise, I will switch it off in between. So coming to the topic that I have chosen, prospects and prospecting in our business, which is direct selling or network marketing. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are new. Just a brief introduction about myself. My profession, I'm an aerospace engineer, had worked in the F-16 program, served the industry of aviation for 28 years, and I was fortunate to train thousands of pilots. This is my life before DXN. Now, as far as I'm concerned with this industry of network marketing, direct selling, multi-level marketing, whatever you call it, is the industry where the product is coming to you direct. I started my career in 2003 in this beautiful industry, got education in two universities in USA, which is Networking Times and a multi-level marketing university. I've written a book. I'm a trainer and international business coach. Trained over 100,000 people as of now, all over DXN world. Visited almost 40 countries plus. Almost 5 continents around the world. So now coming to the main topic, which is to prospects and prospecting. So in our business, these two are extremely important. So prospects and prospecting. So you look at the face of this gentleman. He doesn't know what is prospecting, and in our business I've seen a lot of people, they are very good in everything, but the weak area is connecting to the people. So let's talk about the first topic, which is prospect. Who are the prospects? Now this is, for the new people, they would say, who are these? Prospects are basically people. People who are all around. So simple definition of prospect is people. And then the business, any business, it is not our business, any business revolves around people. You can have the best of the airlines, you can have the best of the shopping mall, you can have the best of the clothing store, whether it is Versace or Gucci. If people are not there to buy, the business will not flourish. The business will close down. Especially in our business, everything revolves around people. So bottom line is, no people, no business. Now the prospects are people, and you have to have a lot of people in your business. Now this is the 3 funnel in the network marketing, and this is so important. If you understand this, you have understood 50% of the business. So what you are looking at right over here is a prospect funnel, the people that you are getting them in, and you have to convert these people to become a consumer or to become a member. Still this time, they are still being flushed out. Your objective is to move them over to the wealth well and the wellness well. I'll not go into this diagram into depth because this will itself will take about an hour for me to explain. But important thing, the main funnel that you have is the prospect funnel, and from there goes to the member funnel and to the wealth well and the consumer funnel and the wellness well. So people in our business is the lifeblood, is the oxygen of the business. As I said earlier, no people, no business. So get that thing clear in your mind, that if you would like to do the business, you have to get a lot of people. So there are prospects that we have. There are three categories of it. There is a hot prospect, there's a warm prospect, and there is a cold prospect. Now, where can you find these prospects? Offline is where you meet people, and online is where you use internet and social media. I'll just touch a little bit on online prospecting, but more on offline that I'll be discussing today. So friends whom you know, they are the hot market, and you can see them. They can be offline, especially who are in your city, who are in your country. Referral, that is those people from your friends, or the people that you meet outside their friends. So these are called warm markets. I'm going to explain each one of them in separate slides too. Strangers are cold market. You have these people on and offline, and special places, this is purely offline where you meet them physically, and then social media and the cold market is online 100%. So this is just trying to educate you what's an online and offline prospects and from where you can get them. So friends, which are hot prospects, and that if you break down the word friend, if you look on the left side, F is for friend, R is for relatives, I is for institution, E is for the employees, N is for the neighbors, and D is for debtors who are under loan, you know. So these are called friend list. So you have to make a big list. If there is somebody who has joined very recently into the business, they don't have any idea, but I'm sure they have got at least 10 people who they know very well. And from there, 10, it goes to 20, to 100, to 200. So if you take your mobile phone, your cell phone, your smartphone, if you just scroll into the contacts, you will see at least 200 names, at least. So what do you do basically in that? You have to first get those lists. Before you start talking to the people, you have to pre-qualify them. Pre-qualify is before you start talking, you have to pre-qualify them. If you look on this screen, there is an Excel sheet, and in that Excel sheet you're looking at the names of the people, Jane, Peter, Mary, or whosoever, and there is a qualification factor. On the left side you see they're ambitious, they're bachelor or whatever, and then you start ticking them, and at the bottom of the name, after qualifying all that, you see the numbers 2, 6, 3, 10, 14, 15, or whatever. Basically, those people who are scoring higher marks, those are the people that you would like to talk first. Because chances are they will look into your program, they will like to buy your products, and they would like to, be part of your program. But you will keep on going till you hit the lowest score person, but you have to talk to everybody. You cannot take anybody for granted. So this is the system which I teach, which is in my book as well. And this you have to learn, that before you connect to the people who are known to you, you have to pre-qualify them. Find out, at what level that person is. So friends are, online also. I mean, you can find friends who are being your school friends long time back, and you just type their name and you can find them. So I found, personally, I'm telling you, I found my school friends, 35 years, 40 years, we have been separated, and through Facebook, I found them. I found some people in the LinkedIn also. So mostly, the people who are around you, they are called offline, which is not internet or social media. So remember, people join you, not your business, especially the hot market. The hot market are the people who are your brothers, sisters, friends, your colleagues, your neighbors. They are all part close by. And these are the people, they know you personally. So whatever you say, they believe, they trust you, and they join you. So that is the start. There is a slight problem with your really close friends and relatives, just the hot market. Because whatever you have done in the past, they remember you. Whatever failure that you have encountered, whatever mistakes that you have done, if you have entered into some business and you did not prosper, so they remember that. So it is important that you tell them one time very carefully that this is what I have started and I would like you to get benefit out of it also. You make the decision. You like it, well and good. You don't like it, no problem. So you have to tell them at least one, even if they are negative people. Why? Because when you prosper, when you become a crown ambassador, which you will one day, when you change your car, where you have a good house, you go on vacation, which a lot of people do go every year from DXN. So they will ask you, I mean, why didn't you tell me all these things, the good things that's happening in your life? So if you have told them earlier, so they don't have any face to ask you that question. They will join you. With my experience, I'm telling you, there are a lot of people who said no in initial, about 12, 13 years back, they are joining. I said, okay, it's better late to be never. Now, who are the warm prospects? Warm prospects are those who are friends, that close friend that you have and their friends. So if you look at A, B, C, D, E, F, these are your hot prospect. Once again, they are your close friends, your relatives, your colleagues, your neighbors, who you are, having fun with. But they will be having the same people like their friends, their, relatives, maybe from the in-law side and deep down, their neighbors, their colleagues. So if they join or they get in touch with your hot prospects, they become your warm prospect. You don't know them directly, but you know them indirectly. So the most important thing in our business is relationship. You have to build that relationship. With hot prospect, you know them. They know you. But with the warm prospect, the bridge is your hot prospects. So who are the referrals? These are both warm and cold. And referrals are people, who say no to you, and you ask them that, okay, you're my friend, and you think that health is not so important for you because you're a young guy, you're super fit, or a person who needs money and he says that, I'm too busy, I don't have time, I don't have money. So you ask those close friends about referral. Do you know anybody who's really health conscious, who wants to earn an additional income? So those are the people whom they refer become your referral prospects. And they come basically from the warm market. And similarly from the cold market, there are people that you're talking to in the Facebook or in the LinkedIn, and a time comes when they say no. So as for, whether they know somebody who is, very much into health and wellness, who would like to become an entrepreneur. So referral are both on and offline. So after 3 to 4 years in your business, if you are in the business, I assure you, most of your hot and warm market are exhausted. They are no more there. So whosoever that you have, your close friends, relatives, neighbors, they are still your neighbors. I mean, you have already spoken to them. And your close friends and relatives, their hot prospect, which is your warm market, is all gone. So both hot and warm market get exhausted between 3 to 4 years time. Then I come to the cold prospects, Who are the cold prospect and where do you find the cold prospects? They are strangers. You don't know them, they don't know you. You meet these strangers every day, everywhere. Like you are going up and down the lift of your apartment. So do you really go after and try to catch them? No, you don't catch them. You just make some relationship. While you are traveling in the aircraft, in the bus, in the metro, you meet them, these people. You meet them in the parks, in the gardens. You're sitting every day, you're going for a walk, you're going for a run, and you just sit down. There's no harm in saying to a person next to you, hello, assalamu alaikum, good morning, lovely day. You start with that basically. So strangers who are offline, like these ones, like you are looking, when you are traveling in a long flight, say from Dubai to London or Dubai to Malaysia, or even a short flight from Dubai to Saudi Arabia or to India, you have enough time to be, you are just sitting next to each other. So these are the coal markets, and the key to find the right coal prospects are in some special places, which is offline, and then of course internet is a gold mine to find the coal prospect. So where are these special places? Where do you find these coal prospect which are offline? You meet them physically. This is a beautiful quote by Robert Burtwan, and he says, if you want to go fishing, go where the fish are. It's so powerful that you just don't go and, put your line in a place where there are no fish. You will just keep on sitting over there. So you have to be there where those prospects you think who can be part of your program. So what are those special places? Where people are trying to learn by spending money to improve their lives. I mean, this is very important. The one which I have got in the slide, that people who are trying to improve themselves and they are spending money in it. They want to, have a better life. So this is again a very important statistics, factors and figure. New York Life spends $150,000 on training each new sales agent in the first 3 years. So that much of spending is done on getting those sales agents to a certain level. So you ask yourself, how much money are you spending on your education? How much money? By doing certain PV every month, that is not called spending. Spending is, or investment, I would say, not spending. Investment is like you educate yourself. You get your degree, you get your diploma, you become a doctor, an engineer by going to a university. So these are the people, they want to improve their lives. These are the people who are spending money also. Where are those places? Number one is adult continuing education classes. I mean, in the West, this is a big thing, community college. People who migrate to US or Canada with their degree, and they find that their degree is not getting them jobs, so they enter into community college. They are looking to upgrade themselves. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who upgrade themselves in the working place in the Gulf also. I mean, they are working, they are enhancing their knowledge as far as their accountancy is concerned, or their marketing is concerned. They have done their BBA, they want to upgrade themselves to MBA and all. So the people who would like to enhance their knowledge in order to go up the career. Self-improvement and personal development seminars and workshops. I know there are a lot of people who enroll themselves for Toastmaster program. How to speak, the presentation skills that they learn. And I've seen people who are sending their children to Toastmaster. Now, these are not ordinary people. They are a grade higher than the normal group of people. There are a lot of small business opportunity meeting going on, entrepreneur startup meetings. There are a lot of networking groups who are talking about their small business. Is an idea which is being floated there. Health club, where people go, and if you go to Hiltonia or you go to some really good gym, you have to pay, few thousand dirham in order to be a part of that program. So they want to improve their bodies, they want to improve their health condition, so they are ready to spend any money. So in the health club, the first thing that the coach teaches is, okay, this is a nice place where you will burn your fat and you will, reduce your weight or whatever the program is all about. But before that, he's going to say you have to follow a good nutrition. And that's where we come in. We have one of the best nutritional product which people can take in these health clubs. Investment lectures. There are lectures of the real estate and stocks and bonds and shares where people are there to go and get that additional income. Then there are a lot of fun runs and marathons. People who would like to be in the competition, and they invest time and training to come up to that marathon level or mini marathon level. We have got a lot of such fun runs going on over there. So you meet people over there. People are doing training in order to be part of this fun run and marathons. So these are not normal people, they are above normal people who come out of their comfort zone and to be part of that big thing. So going back, social media. Social media is a big thing now. Now what I'm looking at, almost all the top networkers, they have their own social media website and social media system. So you can very easily identify your prospects, and instead of running after people, you can get the business from these social media which is there. The top two right now, where you are already there, which is Facebook and Twitter. But what I'm looking at right now is there's professional people. LinkedIn is another very important platform where you can get connected to people of your own profession. So you can reach out not to the people who are just in your city or in your country, you can reach out to the whole world. So they are your hot market and they are warm market and they are your cold market too. So now this is what I had given in Cancun leadership camp last year. And I was one of the speakers to talk about the importance of social media and how you can get prospects and how you can get people who can sign up in your business. So there is a lead generation mechanism via social media platform, as well as you write something which is called blogging. From there you get the people into your website. And there is, in the website, you have got blogs too. So what you are doing is you're getting the cold prospects into your website, where you have got a capture page, and in that capture page you're giving something free to them. So they write their name and their email, or you've got a sales video, there's a very nice video, and they watch that video. They get that free book, and then they say yes or no. But the most important thing is the email that they put. So even if they say no, so you can, get back to them in a very nice way regarding health and wellness. So this capture page basically gives you an idea that this person is basically looking for health or wellness, or looking for additional income, or both. So whatever you have them categorized under, so you send them every month, every second month, a very nice, very neutral email, giving them education, giving them awareness about what is health and wellness. Don't talk about your company, don't talk about the money program, but in general say how people can get benefit from this system which is neutral. Now those people who say yes, they become consumers and they become members of business builders. And the consumers, some of them move into the members category. And from there comes, once they become a member, then they have to commit themselves and go into the coaching program, which is six system. And finally is the mastermind team. Finally, this is where the duplication takes place. This is where the big money comes. This is where the residual income, and you get that financial freedom. But if you follow this entire system, which is happening right now, and I'm seeing a lot of people getting benefit from this, you have to learn. You have to invest money with the people who are professional in social media marketing, internet marketing. So all these prospects, that you have, they become consumers or they become members if they say yes. And you would like to make those members into business builders. So once again, coming back to this three funnel of network marketing, where you have these prospects and you convert them into members and consumers, but your job is still not done. From here onward comes that you show them the benefit of the product and they become loyal lifetime consumers, and that is the time that they go into this wellness well. And the other one is the well to well, and this is where most of the people would love to be, where they get the residual income, where they get the money for a long time. So what should you see in the prospect? You are looking at the prospect where they are hot prospect, warm prospect. This is a very clear, very simple definition. C, PhD. And C is the credibility of that person. I'm just talking about prospects now. C is how, honest that person is. Does he has the value of ethics, integrity? All that is very important in our business. We would like to have somebody who has got high credibility. P is the person who has got the quality of perseverance. He is focused. He is committed to do something. And you are his friend, you know exactly what he is doing. H is the hunger. How much is the hunger in that person? And D is how much discipline that person is. Because the same thing that you have to do over and over again, and you have to have that discipline in that person. So these are the qualities that you look at, and that would definitely get you the right prospect, and then you qualify them. Secret to give your the big business that you would like to have is through the heavy hitters, people with a big circle of influence. And these person that you have, they are very successful people. They are the people who invest a lot of time to improve themselves. And these are the people who are doing volunteer work. They are NGO. They are in the social circle. They are there, not from them, but they are there with that positive attitude. So prospecting is the next topic, and I'm going to take another about half an hour and finish off my webinar. And this is a very, very big topic. And the question that is I always ask is, what is the sequence of prospecting? You find a prospect, you qualify them, you break the ice, you give presentation, and you close. Is this the right sequence of doing prospecting? So I'll just give you a few minutes, and this is not the right sequence. So all those who are in the office or all those who are listening to my webinar, can you just renumber this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into what is 1, what is 2, because this is not the right sequence. So in the meantime, you just think, write down in your scratch pad or just put it down in your, anything that you can write on your mobile also. And then I'll be back with you in just 10, 15 seconds. All right, I see Shazad is giving me a thumb up saying that I'm here. Okay, so everything is going good because I cannot see anything now. There is no chat box. I don't see whether people are listening to me or not. So everybody is good as far as the webinar is concerned. You can hear me. You can see the PowerPoint. Okay, excellent. So I'll move on. And this is very important. The sequence, you have to follow the right sequence. The right sequence is after you find the prospect, the right prospect, CPHD and whatever you have, the list, you have to establish this connection. You have to get into that relationship building. The biggest problem that we are having is the moment we see a prospect, that this is the guy whom you think that you should talk to about DXN, about network marketing, you just jump into it and you just start talking about your product and your business. You have to build the trust. Without building the trust, you cannot. And this is a very interesting picture. This is a real picture, by the way, and you can see what George Bush is doing. He's searching for something, he's looking for something with that binocular, and there is something in front. This is funny, right? But that's how we are. We are just going into and talking to the people without knowing what that person needs or what that person wants. So there are 3 levels of connection. Number 1 is you have to know them. Number 2 is you have to like them. And number 3 is you have to trust them and they have to trust you. Now, the level where the prospect is going to open up and tell their problems is the inner circle, which is called trust. They know you, it's okay, but they will still not open up. They like you because you have done something in the past. That is also okay. They will only tell their problems once they see that whatever you are saying, it is making some sense, 1. Number 2, there is something, confidence, that trust that you are going to help them with their problems. So that's number 1. Number 2 is breaking the ice and finding their problems. So this connection thing is very important. You see, from that outer circle, you come to the inner circle. When you have built up the trust, then only they will tell their problems, their needs, their wants, their aspirations, their dreams, what they are really looking for. I mean, you talk to young people, for them the focus is just to earn money. And there is another group of youngsters who would like to just travel around the world, have fun. You talk to people who are in the middle age, they are looking, for more secure job. They are looking for something where they can, go up the ladder in their job, but they have gone into kind of a glass ceiling. And then those who are 50 plus, for them, their main focus is health, of course, but they are looking for something else also. They are looking for what will happen once I get retired. My children are still in their high school or they are doing their college. I have not built a house, marriage of my children. There are so many issues. So if we can find those challenges which they are facing in their lives, you kind of give the solution. Now this is very powerful. When we are talking, we are not listening. We are just hearing. Hearing is just, and the worst thing that is there when we are talking, we are there to only answer them. So seek to listen and be listened. Now this is from one of the posters I got it, that when you are listening, Listen to understand the problem, not listen to answer. I'll repeat over here. This is very, very powerful. Not only in our network marketing business, but in your personal life also. When you are listening, whether it's your husband, your wife, your colleagues, your friends, when they are talking, just listen. And listen what he or she wants to tell you. Listen to understand, not listen to answer. 90% of the people, they are listening and halfway they would like to butt in and they would like to answer, or they would like to put another question. Let that person spill their heart out. And this, when you're talking to the prospects, get your business out, get your product out. Get that person into the focus. This is really, really very, very powerful when you're talking to your prospects. Now, the prospect that you have, these are the 5 connectors. How do you start? What do you talk? So form plus H. H I have added. F is family. You see, for everybody, family is very important. So you start conversation with how's your family, children, husband, wife, mom, dad. There are so many things that you can talk about. O is occupation, the work that person is doing. Is he happy with that job? How long he is doing? Is he doing something else along with his job? Occupation. R is, of course, recreation. Now, we work and work and work, and we hardly go for recreation. So there are a lot of people who would, do anything to go to Hawaii or to go to Paris or to go to Taj Mahal and all that. That's their objective. So there are a lot of people like that. M is money. And money is, let me tell you, my friends, it's become so important. It was always important, but now it has become vital. It has become crucial for everything. About relationship with your family, husband and wife, relationship with your children. The other day I was talking to a very elderly person, and I asked that at this age, what is so important? If a person is 80 years old, of course, health is very important. But at the same time, the lady said that respect and love. Respect is very important. But something which she said, I got kind of shocked. He said, son, the respect that people are getting at our age is if I have some money. Imagine. I mean, even that elderly person, who's okay, who's fit or not fit, but that money makes a big difference. It's very unfortunate. So you have to understand that our business gives you that money. I'm not saying that you have that money and start showing off and then you get the respect. You will get the respect in any way. You start giving charity, you start giving whoever needs it. So how you start the talk is, once again, I recap, is family, occupation, the recreation, the M is the money, and H is the health. Health and wellness. And you can talk and talk, but in that talking you have to ask questions. You have to keep on asking questions. Qualifying them. Are they ready to come out of their problems? There are a lot of people who are in problems, but they don't want to come out of it. So learn to find that those people who are serious to change their situation, who are prepared to do something, and they are ready to move from the present situation and move forward. They have got that desire. They have got the commitment. Who's prepared to help others and help themselves also. I'll tell you just a story of a person. Just last week, I met this guy, and this person said that, I would like to be part of your program, and, what you said, that I can earn so much of money. I said, yes, you can earn so much of money, but then you have to invest money too for your health. Are you ready to do that? He said, yes, I'm ready to do that. I said, are you ready to join if I tell you this is the money that is required? I have done the qualification and I've come to a point where he says that I have got only limited money right now. And that is what I have gotten from my salary. I said, I just would like to see whether you would, are you ready to invest that to be part of the program? And he says, yes. And that is the money that he got from his salary. And that was the equal to the membership cost or to make a 100 PV. I said, I'm going to help you because I see with that, whatever money that you had, you are ready to be part of this program. So these type of people you will find. These are the people who are ready to go into an action, who are ready to be really committed. So prospecting is all qualification, and qualification. There's nothing else. Like in the real estate, if you talk to people, they will say location, location, location. Like you live in Dubai and you got a property in Dubai Marina or property around Burj Al Khalifa. And then there's a property in Ajman and there is a property in Ras Al Khaimah, in the outskirts. Will the cost of those property be the same? No. So similarly in our business, how you qualify, how you get the right person to be part of your team. Then comes your presentation. And the presentation is basically natural presentation. And finally comes the closing. So if you look at the sequence once again, so it is basically finding the prospect, building the trust, that is the rapport that you build, the relationship that is there. You break the ice, you find the problems, you give the solution, and this is all part of the prospecting. Then you give the presentation. Presentation is not in the beginning, you talk about the extent. When you qualify the person till that point, remember, he has not heard about your company. He has not heard about Ganoderma or the money. You are basically focusing to find the problem of that person. And finally, you give the presentation when the person says, yes, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to, be part of your program. And then you do the closing. And closing has to be very, very, non-pressured. You don't have to really run out. Let that person make the decision to become a consumer or a member. So people are basically, most of the people are like a frog in a well. They are comfortable. Now imagine if that frog has to really come out of that well. So much of effort, so much of, ingenuity, creativity he has to. So what he sees, if you look at this picture, is a very nice, that is what his world is. And he's comfortable in his uncomfortable zone. That zone that you're looking at, that's how most of the 96% of the people in the world are. They don't want to change. So you have to look out for those people, that 4%, who are ready to change, who are ready to upgrade themselves, who are ready to move forward, who are going to make the change in the world. They are ready to invest money on themselves to make themselves better. In our lives, what are we are doing basically? We, get our school education and we get our university education, we get our undergrad degree and we get postgrad, we can become masters and we become PhD. At the age of 24, that's it. 25, 28, we do our entire education and then we are into the job rut and we go into this. Prior to that, if you ask a small kid, for him, he wants to conquer the world. What he wants to become, he says, I want to become a, fireman, or I would like to become a pilot, or I would like to become a doctor. Whatever he's looking at, and you ask him after 1 year, his dream has changed. That's how the children, they don't have any fear. But once we get educated, once we get married, we get into the well, and then we are stuck over there for the rest of our lives. So you have to look out for those people who are ready to change. You have to make sure that they come out of the well. Make sure they start thinking out of the box. All people that are in the box, if they are ready to move, you help them. You cannot get the people out of that well. So the secret to our business is getting the right person. Now this is very interesting. You have got on the left side, you have got a butcher, and on the right side, you have got a heart surgeon. So if we get this butcher to do the heart surgery, what will happen? I don't have to give the answer. So you have to get the right person to be part of this global business, not just a business in one city or one country. It's a global business. Getting the right person in the wrong way. Get the person, and by giving hype, by telling lies, by telling that everybody's earning $10,000 per month, you don't have to work, our product is so good that all people who are having problem, disease, they are getting out of it. That is again the wrong way to get the person. Getting the right person in a right way. And in that, the natural approach and the natural presentation is the heart of our business. So connecting the people through natural approach, if you master this natural approach, you are halfway through understanding the prospects and the prospect's mind, the prospect's problems. So this is one thing that I give it to my students, and this is called your dream wall. So you write 110 and then on to 100. When you are talking to the people, you have to track how good you are. So if you are really determined and you are committed to go and talk, whether offline, online, and you make the same approach, natural approach, and you go from 1, 2, 3, they say no, 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 which are just cross, cross, cross. And then somebody says, I will see, and they become a consumer or make a yellow circle. And then down the road, 8, the person says, yes, I'm going to become a member. And that can be number 8. So you talk to 10 people and you see how many people are saying no, how many people are saying yes, how many people are saying, okay, I will see, I will become a consumer or something like that. So if you keep on going down till 100, and from 100 you keep on going down to 1,000, I guarantee you, every 10 people that you talk now, you will get maybe one person who will say yes. After about 2, 3, 400, you talk to 10 people, there will be not one, there will be 2 or 3 people. But everybody will not say no, will say yes to you. So this is called, showing the plan, and the plan is after he or she tells their problems. So if you are getting stuck, you need a coach, you need a mentor. So look here, I've talked to 100 people, and my result where people have become member are only 3. So that he needs some serious, coaching, some serious training. So look out for the people who are really positive. So these are the people who are the movers and the shakers. They have got high need. They are serious again to change their situation. So people are ready to invest time, at least 20 hours. If people don't have time, you reject them. You don't want a dragger who don't want people who would like to drag you. People are ready to invest money in expanding the business. And people are ready to learn through the network marketing. So that's the last slide. The entire today's webinar is from my book, Map Your Freedom. It's available. And now, as I always say, that how can I help you is Are you ready to map your freedom? If you're ready to map your freedom, these webinars, these trainings, these are the compass. These are the compass through which you can grow and go to the points where you want to be. You can subscribe to my website. Inshallah, by the end of this month, the entire website is going to be revamped. And but do subscribe, write your name and email, and you will get a lot of blogs. I'll start writing blogs from next month onward. I've been very, very busy. This is my second edition, which is in the press right now, and it will come out by the end of this month. My facebook.com/mapyourfreedom. So there are a lot of announcements, all those announcements which is taking place not only in one region like Gulf, it is all over the world, whatever is happening, whether it is Malaysia, whether it is Europe, I'm putting over there. But mostly, of course, it is the happening of our region. If I write blog, it is there. If there are some videos, I put it over there. If there are some pictures, which is educational picture, which is motivation pictures, those are there. So just go facebook.com/mapyourfreedom. If you are in my personal profile page, please move over to Map Your Freedom, because most of the business of network marketing, about health, about our comp plan, about our announcement, they are all over here. That is the place where I am talking to the new people, not the people who are in the DXN. So this is something maybe some other time I'm going to teach you. My YouTube channel, of course, is youtube.com/mapyourfreedom. There are a lot of videos. People have become diamond just by watching these videos in Europe and other places. Those videos are definitely going to help you out. And now what I've been doing from last over 1 year is working on the coaching system, which is online coaching system. The book is there, of course. That is will be available. That is already there in Dubai. But this one, 8-module home study course, personal coach, group coaching, all that, somebody is taking care of this in the back end in US, and it will be, inshallah, be there by the end of this month. So thank you very much for listening to me.